PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first. A temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome to Sunday's News. I'm Terry Longwood.
In this edition, government must secure market access and Kapuls claim MSG Cup.
The former Agriculture and Livestock Minister John Simon says the government must consider securing market accessibility for farmers in Papua New Guinea before establishing livestock or agricultural facilities. He made this remark during the reopening of the Wariman Livestock Station in Wewak, East Sepik Province recently.
When speaking to the media, Simon said the way Papua New Guineans have been doing business is they come up with a commodity and then look for a market, because the market access of these commodities are not created in the first place. Therefore, most businesses, especially in the agriculture and livestock sector, are still stagnant. As a result, more is imported than export.
We need to change the whole game plan. And the plan has to be, you secure the market first. Then you come and encourage Papua New Guineans to start doing those things. You cannot come and encourage Papua New Guineans to look after cattle, to plant this, plant that, and later there is no market for them to sell. Papua New Guineans are hardworking people. We will look after cattle, but give us the market.
Simon said Papua New Guineans are price takers. They contribute to business projects that can generate income. But if that project is not funded, they leave immediately and contribute to projects that are functioning.
Papua New Guineans are price takers. We go for price. You tell me what the price is, I'll do it. No, otherwise, I'll dump that project, I'll do another one. I can do another one. We had money with vanilla, they cut vanilla, the price went down, they went to coffee. They'll cut coffee, they'll go to cocoa. That's the type of attitude we have.
He added that one of the interventions the government must also consider is to brand our own stock. Papua New Guinea have been doing agriculture and livestock business for the last 50 years. But never have a brand name.
We need to brand our own stock. We need to brand it. Even coffee, cocoa. We need to have a brand. We don't have a brand in this country. We've been doing agriculture for the last 50 years. We've never had a brand. Now, LDC, you're doing the right thing. Have a brand name. Now, okay, how do we do it? You got Australia willing to help us. Get Port Moresby and Canberra to fix up the protocols between the two countries. Once the protocol is done, bring in the breeder cattle and the slaughter cattle. Fatten them here, rebrand them into PNG cattle, then export it to the Asian market. Once you create a market, come back and encourage the people to look after cattle. Don't come and tell them to look after cattle when you don't create a market.
Susan Oriape, TV1 News.
The Kokoda College has been awarded the Outstanding Achievement Award at the Australian Charity Awards 2024, celebrating its exceptional contribution to education in the remote Kokoda region. Run by the Kokoda Trek Foundation, the college is a beacon of hope for students locked out of mainstream schooling. Since its inception, over 1,100 students have accessed fee-free and flexible high school education, many of whom are now on track to becoming teachers and healthcare workers, two critical professions urgently needed in the region. The award highlights Kokoda College's mission to transform lives through second chance education, fostering a sustainable future for Papua New Guinea's remote communities. The Eliseo Group is spreading the Christmas joy to Port Moresby residents this festive season, despite losing one of its shops on Black Wednesday this year.
The 2024 business year for Eliseo Group started low after losing one of its supermarkets on January 10th, worth millions.
We lost almost 10 million at the Hola. During the time of Black Wednesday. And the value of the stock and the house is almost worth about 10 million. And the government has not helped us with that. We are still waiting for the commitment from the government.
At the back end of the 2024 business year, Eliseo Group is turning the page, focusing on giving back to the communities it serves. As part of their Christmas gift, Eliseo Group is holding an exciting 3 mega giveaways with multiple prizes. Mildred Ugwayoba, a city resident, was the second lucky winner of the mega giveaway prize. Her name was picked by the first draw winner, Diane Caprice, who won the first mega prize. Mildred was home when she received a call informing her that she was the second giveaway winner.
Me winner the first prize, always make him last week. Your car, now me picking name to you. So you win him first prize, special prize, yeah, car.
Filled with excitement, she rushed down to Eliseo Waigani accompanied by her partner to collect her prize.
Already me time me had love believe him like talk lol, and then behind me are backside also crowds will see now so me no restless pass me call up to look car no me talk man me are after me tag already no talk Eliseo Waigani, so we have to go with Sakai. So and then like one pla Chinaman talk and then me aram me to karap na me go same speed me kalap na me come. I was really excited. I couldn't believe what happened. So it's like me want something more talk but me just feel excited lo winning this lakar. So me talk thank you lo Eliseo lo Christmas present lo me. Thank you big but thank you straight.
The third and final mega giveaway draw will be held on the 4th of January 2025. Susan Oriape, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News. Stay tuned. We'll have news from abroad after this break.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
The Toyota JD Hi-Ace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hi-Ace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hi-Ace bus and experience the Hi-Ace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectation.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bunyamyumi.
quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Welcome back. Australia has struck a new security agreement with the Solomon Islands to bolster the size of the Pacific Island nation's police force. Australia has committed 190 Australian dollars to grow the Royal Solomon Islands Police Force and establish a new police training centre in Honiara. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and his Solomon Islands counterpart Jeremiah Manele said the new assistance package would provide the Pacific Island with an enduring sovereign security capability. Australia has been scrambling to preserve its strategic influence in the Solomon Islands after China struck its own security and policy agreement with the former Prime Minister Manasseh Sogavare. Housing in Hong Kong is the least affordable you will find anywhere in the world, a title the city has retained for more than a decade. The city's government has come up with a plan to rehouse those living in the worst conditions, but some critics say it's just delaying the real solutions.
In Hong Kong, real estate is king if you're well off. But for those locked out of the city's notoriously expensive market, there are these homes, flats subdivided into just enough space to live.
Here, one person lives, and there's another person living upstairs. You can see this apartment has 26 rooms.
Several of us work in restaurants. 2 are security guards or working night shifts. I work the morning shift, start at 8 a.m, finish at 6 p.m. When I leave, they're still asleep.
Advocates say there are well over 200,000 people living in premises like this.
Actually, they are single people, but also the family with children. We estimate there are around 50,000 children. They are under 18. They're living in this kind of conditions.
I've been living here for 10 years, almost 10 years, on the public housing waiting list.
Hong Kong's leader John Lee wants to phase out all subdivided flats smaller than 8 square metres and those that don't have a window or individual toilet. But critics say that will only make the housing crisis worse, and for those that can least afford it.
What worries the tenants most is that it will only push up the rent of the remaining subdivided flats. They have nowhere to go. They are waiting for public housing, but they don't know when they will really get one.
To help alleviate the huge public housing waiting list, the government plans to build 30,000 temporary units that it calls light public housing. Here in Kai Tak, there are plans for 10,000 temporary units near the train station. Locals aren't happy, but are afraid of speaking out.
There will be 30,000 people in this area, right? So whether the transport station, the social facility, whether it can support this many people, this population, I heard like a lot of concern in the neighborhood.
Like housing crises around the world, there are no quick or easy answers.
We think actually eventually we hope there's no subdivided flat or cage home or cubicle in Hong Kong. So we think they should include them and then have a timetable to eradicate this kind of housing.
From the red centre to the deep blue, a group of school children from Indigenous communities in the Northern Territory have gone surfing in Sydney. For some, it was their first time seeing the ocean. The trip was part of a program aimed at lifting attendance at remote schools.
They couldn't live farther from the beach, but soon the waves at Maroubra were their best friends. The seaweed, not so much.
They've never seen a sea, some of the kids.
Okay, you ready to surf? Yeah. Okay.
With sand between their toes, the children from the desert learnt to walk on water.
This is my first time surfing.
And how was it?
Fun.
They're from several communities in the Red Centre, including Laramba. The town is home to fewer than 200 people, with just dozens enrolled at the local school. According to NT government data, students show up less than half the time.
Kids may have things going on at home, they may, have reasons that they might not feel comfortable being at school.
The National Aboriginal Sporting Chance Academy, or NASCA, is a non-profit organisation dedicated to improving attendance at schools.
This Sydney trip is always a draw card every year. It's all attendance based. They need to have good enough attendance to get here.
It's hoped that fun activities such as this will encourage the kids to go to school. NASCA says the program's been shown to boost attendance.
I've seen kids that have been away from school come back once this program started.
A wave of attendance outlasting the trip.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Add the Kokoda, get up and big smile on face. Time for kimchi and a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in talk, young or old, a scale-raised family meal with home. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's our favorite from us. Tennessee Cola, scale rice, don't scale price. Tennessee Cola, scale rice, don't scale price. Amber, you like it?
Bro, it's awesome, man.
Let's see promotion.
I'm so excited. Let's go, let's go.
Amber,
Bestie for match.
Bestie for match. And how do you win this?
2 Pepsi, that's all. 2 cans, bro. 2 plus, that's all.
You get yourself a chance to win
This box of match. It's crazy cool. My God.
pair of headphones.
It's a towel.
How about that?
Full box.
In its first 10 years, the PNG LNG project has had a long-lasting impact, contributing more than 28 billion kina to the state of Papua New Guinea. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levy and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Thanks for staying with us. PNG national men's soccer team Kapuls stormed home in a thriller, defeating Melanesian rival Vanuatu 2-1 in the MSG Prime Minister's Cup Challenge played yesterday at the Solomon Islands National Stadium, Honiara. PNG led 2-0 halfway through the second half before Vanuatu mounted a comeback, kicking a goal to trail 2-1. But PNG showcased determination and tactical discipline, holding off a last-minute surge from Vanuatu to secure their win.
Vanuatu fought valiantly, pushing forward in the dying moments of the game but PNG's resilient defense and strategic play ensured they maintained the upper hand. The victory marks a significant achievement for PNG, reaffirming their dominance in the MSG competition. At the end of the intriguing encounter, both coaches prayerfully expressed gratitude and acknowledged everyone for gracing the occasion and embracing strong Melanesian friendship and rivalry in sport. Vanuatu assistant coach Robert Yellow lamented after the match that despite challenges back home following the recent natural disaster, the boys showed a lot of resilience and determination to stay in the game and give PNG a good run for the money right up until the bell.
We have gone through a very challenging moment for the couple of days. As we know, this an off-field situation that affect the players' performance, but we keep pushing hard, talking to the players, try to get the focus back to the game, and looking forward to put out one of the good results today. So on that note, we prepare for the game. Despite the challenge back home, we continue to strive to ensure the players are on the top form before we undertake today's game.
The PNG team arrived back in Port Moresby this afternoon, welcomed by PNG FA officials, families and fans.
And thank you to all our families back at home for their great support, always lose or win, they always behind us. And thank you to all these players for their hard work. I think the players deserve big credit because they give everything. They are here for the country and they do their part well. Then we came out with the results. So I'm so thankful to all the players. Big credit to them. And I want to say thank you to Vanuatu and Fiji and Solomon, the host country, for a great tournament. And for our brothers from Vanuatu, we PNG brothers, we always say our hearts is always with them and our prayers are always with them, with their families back at home. We just always tell them that put everything to God's hands. We always pray for our God's protection and guidance and comfort them in this time of the disaster.
Victorious PNG Kapuls assistant coach and former international David Muta had nothing but praise for everyone who worked behind the scenes to make it happen. Muta made special mention of head coach Felipe Vega Arango for working really hard with the boys and making the country proud, not forgetting PNG FA and Prime Minister's office staff. The boys showed great resilience and played with pride and giving it their all to make the country proud.
PNG Kapuls captain Alvin Komalong has praised and paid special tribute to Melanesian rivals and MSG Cup runners-up Vanuatu for putting on a courageous performance against PNG, despite overcoming the challenges of coming to terms with the natural disaster back home. Komalong said just turning up and playing was just a big ask, but they were able to share and embrace each other after the game to show support for their Melanesian brothers. The PNG captain said the match could have ended in a draw, but credit to the boys for their resilience in defense until full time.
To play is such a big thing. I mean, we shared an accommodation with them, and we could see them every day. They were trying to connect with their families. They weren't really interested in what was going on in the tournament. But I mean, I said it after the game to them as well, that we have mad respect for them, big respect for them for even turning up to play, and that we wish them all the best and that their families are okay and that they're in our thoughts and prayers as well. As I said, like that day was my day and I scored 2 goals. I mean, against Vanuatu, if Raymond didn't score those goals, Raymond and Ati didn't score those goals, we wouldn't have won. So everyone plays their part in this team, from the back line, from the goalkeeper all the way to the front. So to see it all come together is a proud moment.
Trail seekers from all over the world have plunged 24 meters from a relic of Tasmania's forestry past. The Tribuner's wood chip loader today became home to a lifestyle cliff diving competition, the first ever held in Australia and made possible by a local teenage daredevil.
An East Coast icon, now on the international stage as a daredevil's paradise. Tasmanian teenager Rowan Wilcox helping to lure the best freestyle cliff jumpers to his training base at TVWAN.
I found this place maybe 3 years ago and it was like, crap, like this is a perfect place to jump. But I never really kind of saw a competition being here. He said the idea, okay, why don't you guys come down under and we can organize something nice over here.
The international gymnast performs his triple flips from a much greater height in his spare time.
Do all the tricks in a safe environment and then bring them out to the cliffs so people don't see that, and we're really trained and it's really rare that we actually stuff up.
When you're on top of the cliff, you just see it going right in your head 2 or 3 times and then just go for it, and that's the best feeling when you hit the water.
The event attracting hundreds of spectators, happy to be watching from ground level.
Pretty cool actually. I wouldn't do it myself, but yeah.
Bit scary for me, but you know, they're mad bastards for doing it, so yeah, good on them.
Jumping off the diving platform is reserved to the 9 elite athletes taking part in today's competition, leaving everyone else to practice their tricks much closer to the ground.
And that's sports for today. Now the weather.
In regional forecast, southern, but mostly becoming cloudy with possible brief evening showers and inland thunderstorms. Momase, late becoming cloudy with some evening rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Medang, rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Nibini Islands, Kokopo and Rabaul mostly fine with chances of shower or two. Kimbe, cloudy with a few showers and possible thunderstorm. For the Highlands region, Mount Hagen becoming cloudy with evening rain showers and possible thunderstorm.
And that wraps up the news tonight. Have a top week ahead. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.